So, we have the NCAA Women's College Volleyball scores for Thursday, September 2025. So we have McNeese wins 3 sets 2 over, or Florida wins 3 sets 2 over McNeese, and the Florida turned at home. In the 10 set winning competition, which just beat Sweet Grad for 3 sets. In the final 4 at TCU for 6s. Number 23 Missouri beats 3 sets win. Kansas State beats UTSA in the North Dakota tournament. They had that before, where they have 13. That might be certain teams played at North Dakota State, certain teams play at North Dakota. So they're if they play at North Dakota, they're playing at North Dakota State the next, Maybe that could be. That's probably the case for vice versa. They're playing whatever school they play, they're playing the other team's school week after. So, in the Furman Invitational, Winthrop sweeps North Florida. Fordham sweeps Fairbanks in the Roseville Classic. That's at Fordham in the Bronx. Indiana State sweeps Bowling Green at Loyola Chicago 3 sets in the Chicago tournament. In the final four, number 23 Missouri overran in straight sets 3-0. The Cowboy Invitational in South Dakota. South Dakota Coyotes. Number 17 Kansas sweeps Florida Gulf Coast in 3 sets. In the Joust, Portland State beats New Mexico 3 sets to 1. Next, New Mexico from the New Mexico won that game was 6-0. If that lost to Portland State, they're now 6-1. San Francisco 3 sets sweep over Idaho State. Boise State Invitational. Rutgers, they sweep St. Francis in straight sets at home. In the Boston College Invitational, Sacramento State sweeps Dartmouth. In the Sun State Classic at the University of Texas at El Paso, Texas Southern sweeps Roberts. Texas Southern was 1-6. Roberts was 1-5. Now Texas Southern gets their first win. Roberts is still winless this year. Furman at home defeats Alabama State to keep them winless at 1-7. Alabama State. Furman keeps Alabama State winless at 1-7 with a 3-set sweep. This was supposed to be a televised match. CLU University against Air Force. However, that ended up being an untelevised match. That was not a televised match. Because I wish I could have saw that, because that was a good one. CLU was 5-1 going that match. Air Force was 6-0. 2 Solomon meters. And Air Force gets the win to improve the 7-0. 3 sets to 1 over CLU University. UNLV 3-set winner over UC Irvine in the sweep. In the hockey invitation, Virginia Tech 3 sets to 1 winner over Marshall. Clemson sweeps Elon in straight sets 3-0. Michigan State remains unbeaten with a 3-set win over Kansas State Invitational. Will Marymount gets their first win in a shared tournament in the UCMU Classic. 3 sets win over Western Michigan. Louisiana over Elkhorn State in straight sets 3-0. Chicago 3 sets to over Steve Austin. And number 9 Arizona State had to come back where almost read the upset from Texas State at home. 3 sets but Arizona State wins on the road 3 sets to over Texas State. Missouri State sweeps Roof Rain 3 sets to 0. South Alabama gets swept by Southeastern Louisiana in straight sets 3-0. South Alabama beats Southeastern Louisiana in straight sets 3-0. South Alabama does win at home. I guess in straight sets. Was that Southeastern Louisiana? I said Southeastern Louisiana won straight sets. Southeastern got swept in straight sets to South Alabama. And then South Alabama Jaguar tissue. So Southeastern Louisiana gets their first loss of the year. Bellarmine beats IU Indianapolis 3 sets to 1 in the IU Indianapolis Invitational. Memphis beats Chattanooga in 4 sets 3 sets to 1. Wichita State sweeps Tennessee Tech in the Golden Eagle Invitational dominant 25-4, 25-10, 25-17 with just a dominant performance by Wichita State. UTSA sweeps North Dakota pretty handily. and keep North Dakota winless at 1-6. Southeast Missouri State knocks Iowa from the Beans. They were 6-0 in this game. They won. Southeast Missouri State wins 3-2 over Iowa. The fight in the fourth, number 15 TCU defeats Wyoming in straight sets. Nichols in the Colonel Classic. This is also a sort of uncovered sweat crossover game. However, but it's not tight. Brand as it's per the Colonel Classic. But it's good, still could be a self-covered sweat one. Like the SEC showed the net, where they have to see which conference, how many games each conference wins. You know? And then they'll play each other. Those two conferences won. Whichever conference wins more games is the Bear Volleyball Conference of the two. Nichols wins 3 sets, so well worry about my name. They have that more in like basketball with like SC, they had like the Big Ten SC or Big Ten ACC or whatever. But they had like, but then ESPN doesn't write sets, so they did SC, ACC, like those sports. They have like other smaller conferences competing against each other. Like I've seen that in basketball before. So bring it to like other sports like volleyball. So which I have to just press, have top volleyball conference. You get more like top matches and volleyball, like sports which I like. Nichols defeats Alabama in straight sets 3-0. 6-game Corpus Christi at home in the Honors Classic. Sweeps Charlottesville State. New Orleans in the Southland Conference crossover. They sweep Arkansas Pine-Bluff and keep them winless at 1-7. In the Bulldog Bash, Louisiana Tech survived dominant sets 3-4 from Jackson State after winning the first 2 sets. Louisiana Tech did, but they win set 5-15-13. Jackson State winless at 1-6. Boise State at home in their own in the Boise State Invitational. They sweep Utah Tech in straight sets. In the Cotton Invitational, South Dakota at home, they sweep Green Bay in straight sets. North Dakota State at home in the North Dakota State North Dakota tournament. They beat Idaho 3-1. In the Sun Sea Classic at the University of Texas El Paso, which is the Sun Sea Pasos, and they defeat number 2 for UCLA. Lost a couple times to TCU in last like Friday 30 matches. Utah just did not have momentum in one of those sets. Just with not a few points, if they were scored a few more points than me, momentum could have shifted maybe in Utah's favor in one set. They were gaining some more momentum, but they just couldn't win a set. Number 2 for UCLA defeats Utah 3 sets. So not a bad fight though by Utah though. Just Utah does lose their unbeaten ranking status. California Baptist defeats Cal State Fullerton 3-1 in the Joust. In the Ram Volleyball Classic at Colorado State, the BFE's Texas A&M 3-1. East Texas A&M remains winless at 1-7. California State Northridge 3-1 win over Santa Clara, the Bulldog Invitational. Then number 19 BYU. They beat number 16 USC in straight sets 3-0. That was at LMU, I'm assuming, because this one was untelevised. But the LMU one was televised earlier, so just kind of unfortunate because that one would have been a really good game. It could have been at USC untelevised, but I would assume it was at LMU untelevised. Because if it was USC, it would be in a Big Ten or plus. Which is really unfortunate that was on ESPN Plus. But BYU gets the win in straight sets. Number 18. So BYU will definitely be over USC in the rankings, number 16 in rankings. Next week, if they can keep this performance up, BYU consider 2 teams. Western Michigan, which they should. UC Santa Barbara sweeps Kansas State 3 sets, so that the University of California is Santa Barbara. That's Santa Barbara. Kansas State. So Kansas State loses their beating stats. They're 4-0. No, they're 4-1. The couple of Mustang Invitational at home. they defeat Sweet Bruncar 3 sets. Nevada Sweet beats East Russia 3 sets 1. Keep East Russia and wins near 1 set. Oregon State at home. Sweet Montana State in straight sets 3 sets 12. Northern Arizona Lumberjack Classic. Arizona Lumberjack Invitation Classic. They sweep UC San Diego 3 sets 12. San Diego State upsets Oregon in the Long Beach State tournament 3 sets to 2. At Long Beach State in Oregon was 5-1 year. Now they have 5-1 that lost to San Diego State in Hawaii with a 3-2 win for Portland.